Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wizdom Dropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom in Savvy Cat Astrology. My name is Tanya. I'm sorry my meow is so fucked up. And today we are discussing the new moon in Taurus for you air signs. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, or Moon, then this is for you. And you can expect over the next month to have an understanding of what you're gonna experience in your life, and you'll have some insight on different types of just energy frequencies that are headed your way. So I should say that if you do want to learn astrology once and for all for yourself, I am offering an astrology school course, and it is very cool. We are having a lot of fun enrolling people and just learning more about people's interests in astrology. So if that's you out there and you've been in the shadows of the interwebs for the last year or whatever, just learning on your own, and it's time to have a mentor in that process, then you can check out the link somewhere in the description box down below, and that will help you connect with me to discuss your goals and the program. And we start in less than a month, so if you're into that, you should really move. All right. So, yeah, looking at the chart here, starting with Libra, look, this Taurus new moon is all about surprise. This Taurus new moon is all about the unexpected. I've done a video on just the moon itself if you want to check that out. But this is specifically your horoscope, right? And so, Libra, for you, this eighth house is really where you're seeing new beginnings. Oh, I should also say thanks for liking, by the way, because it really helps the channel grow. And it's a super cool way to just say thank you for the content that I make and the energy I put into this. So I appreciate all the support. And if you vibe, you can subscribe if you're new here, because we're building tribe. All right, cool. So, Libra, the eighth house for you is all about this activation of your inner intuition and your inner, I want to say spiritual guide and teacher, but it's your inner transformer. It's your ability, Libra, to deal with the processing of all that is the death of your life, right? Whether that's death you see in society, death you see in your own relationships with people, literal or metaphorical as it may be, Libra. This type of death arrangement, it could be even in a loss of possessions, it could also be in a context of debt, or for that matter, inheritance. So it's kind of like other people's resources, whether that's a deficit to you or a gain to you. So the eighth house is all of these different things, Libra. And so you have this new, exciting, interesting, you don't know what to expect because Uranus is here, okay, and Taurus, new moon in your eighth house. And for you as a Libra, it's that's all about where's it going to come from? Are you going to suddenly find out you have a debt? Are you suddenly going to get an investor? Are you suddenly going to make some moves and liberate yourself off of a debt load? What's going on here, Libra? Did somebody pass away and now there's some revelatory information coming to light? Are you going to, have to sever a relationship and lose some sort of investment or gain from that in some way at an occult spiritual level? So many manifestations, Libra, but the eighth house is associated with all of this. And also Uranus is this surprise factor. So you just never know what's going to happen. And I don't want to scare any of you. I think this is more or less an auspicious lunation. Yes, there's a hard square to Saturn, which to be frank can result in severances. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, and just say your prayers, say your intentions. Saturn is the original planet of endings, so Uranus is really quick to sever. Just be aware of that potential and try to avoid any erratic behavior that might make a more negative manifestation happen. But what I love is that even Saturn in this hard square, right, has this loving, supportive, beautiful energy coming from Mercury in Gemini. This is such a strong planet, y'all. It's ridiculous. Why? Because Mercury rules Gemini, and it's in its own sign right now. He is in their own sign right now. And not only that, but look what they're conjunct, y'all. The North effing node. So for you as a Libra, this is all about your ninth house of law and justice and your perspective on the world, your philosophy of how global affairs and your beliefs about spirituality even. This is how they all function. And you're probably getting real clear, Libra. What are your beliefs? What are your true underlying beliefs? What is it that you really value? And what also brings you the most joy? Because Venus is here for the party, and that's your planet in the ninth, a great place, ninth house, you know, with Mercury. So I think a lot of Libras, you got a lot of exciting stuff going on between all of this. And I really think you're going to have an auspicious lunation cycle. So don't forget to like the vid, Libra. Thank you so much for all the support. If you want a reading with me, you can always book that down below. With that said, we are going to move on to Gemini. If you are a Gemini, Ascendant, Sun, or Moon, this is for you. So Gemini, the thing I noticed first is that this is in the 12th house for you. 12th house is all about, okay, spiritualization and inner retreat. And I know you're going to be like, I'm a Gemini, Tonya, I cannot meditate. And I'm going to be like, Gemini, you actually can. It's all about using your hands, and you can use like repeated mantras, you know, using your hands with syllables. And as a Gemini, it's going to just blow your mind how much better you get at meditating. So anyway, you're welcome. Don't forget to like the vid. Free tips included. But for real, like that 12th house Gemini, it's all about an awakening of your inner consciousness around spirituality, and your subconscious is lighting up like a Christmas tree. You of all signs, Gemini, need to keep a dream journal. I'm not kidding with you. You need to keep a dream journal next to your bed, Gemini. Please do it. Thank you. You'll thank me later. It's going to really show you a lot about what you're processing in life. And the North Node is with you in, you know, with your own planet of Mercury in your own sign. This is an incredible omen right here, these 3 points. Because, you know, it's just beautifying. You as a Gemini are given grace this next month in this process of being exceedingly spiritual and in retreat of sorts, having these very subconscious epiphany moments, Gemini. You're going to be feeling witty and beautiful and charming and coming into your own, coming into yourself. And it's going to be this beautiful unveiling process. So I think this is really a month for you to feel that and to be embodied by that, because Venus is the ruling planet of the lunation. You know, Venus rules Taurus, in other words, where the moon is happening, and she's in your sign. So you as a Gemini, you're just loved. You know, this is really about you coming into your own, conjunct the North Node. Congratulations, Gemini. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you. We're going to move on to Aquarius. We're going to back it up to Aquarius. Aquarius, Ascendant, Sun, or Moon. If you are an Aquarius, then this is your horoscope for the month ahead. Aquarius, this lunation, this new moon, this new beginning. Again, don't forget, Aquarius, to watch the general video that I've done on this. If you haven't seen it already, it's going to tell you so much more information about what to expect. Okay. Now, Aquarius, if this is you out there, you're going to have this new moon in your 4th house. This is a very critical house. This is a very critical new moon. This new moon involves your modern ruling planet Uranus, and it is in an angular house, which is your 4th house, which is a more influential, impactful, important, okay, relatively speaking, from an experiential perspective, house. So the 4th house is a big like whammy, you notice this type house. And for the 4th house with you, Aquarius, this is all about a new beginning in your inner rootedness. Where are you foundationally anchored into? Home environments are likely to change. You might find yourself suddenly moving. You might find yourself having epiphanies, Uranus, about how you are realizing your inner sense of self and what you're rooted in and what you actually feel like you're anchored in at the end of the day, and your lineage about where you come from and your parents, your maternal and paternal link and lineage for that matter, because the fourth house is all about that. It's all about that which you come from, that which you come through in order to be the you that you are. So for you as an Aquarius, this is a new beginning in your consciousness, Uranus, in terms of contextualizing what all of that really means for you as an Aquarius. You understand? So think about that. You will be thinking about that. This is a very mental energy. And so you're going to feel just like Gemini, a lot of things going on underneath the surface under this month. And you know what? Let them happen. And you have this beautiful support in the fifth of Mercury and Venus with the North Node. It's a lot of really good zhuzh, Aquarius. I think this is a really auspicious moon for you. Yes, there's a square to Saturn in your own sign. It's going to require you to put in the daily work over time, but what else is new? You've been having Saturn here for over a year. You know, get used to it, enjoy the pleasure and the ease that's coming along with that, to give you a little prequel maybe of some of the rewards that are around the corner. Venus trine Pluto, you know, Mercury conjunct the North Node. Things are coming, things are happening in the fifth house, happy house. So Aquarius, like this video, enjoy your month ahead. Thank you for all the support to this channel. I love the comments, I love reading you. Thank you to everybody booking consultation calls to come learn with me as a student in astrology school. It's going to be an absolute blast. We start less than a month away. If you want to see what my students say in their own testimonial, you're more than welcome to click that link, linked somewhere up hither in here. All right, thanks so much. And with that said, everybody, through next time, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.